What's the Tigger? Let's get into the meat and potatoes of why I'm doing the tea today. Race, skin color, things of that nature. Oh, that is a very good tea. I let the tea bag sit in there 15 minutes on my tea today. Normally I maybe give it like 3 or 4 minutes, so it's kind of a light tea, maybe 5, but this is just brilliant. Brilliant. Alright, so as far as African Americans or dark-skinned people, not just African Americans, but dark-skinned people being at the bottom of the social structure. Blonde hair, your blue eyes up here, you have your dark-skinned people down here with the dark skin and the dark eyes. Though I'm sure in certain areas it may differ, that the whole, you know, black people being on the bottom of the social structure thing is still prevalent in some areas. Wouldn't go into a job interview even expecting that to be a problem. I think that as a society, while we haven't completely gotten past that aspect of it, of the skin color, or the, oh, this may be a problem because of my skin color, I think that part of it is not as big as it used to be. I think where you see a lot of the real, you know, hierarchical white up here, black down here, is with dating and relationship type things. A lot of people would disagree with me as I did a video in a reply to one of ADTV's videos where I basically kind of talked about some of my own experiences, and some of the comments were basically that of, yeah, right. And to that I answer, go on to OkCupid. I say go on to the various dating sites on the web that are out there, you know, and present yourself as an African American, and, you know, try talking to one of these cute little blonde-haired, blue-eyed white boys and see the reaction you get. You're going to either not get a reply at all, number one, or you're going to get a "you're not my type," number two. Now, granted, that is not the case in every situation, but that has been my experience thus far. In the gay community, I think you run into the problem, or the issue of blacks being down at the bottom, whites being at the top more so. What's it like having a friend of the opposite race? Having a friend of the opposite race is fantastic. I love it. Hanging out with you in high school was great. And then when people see me without you, it's always, where's your white friend? Where's that white guy you hang out with? Or where's that guy you hang out with? The white guy. The whole experience of having you as a friend is amazing. Being able to learn new things about different races. Well, I mean, not learn new things, but more so like, you don't put sugar on your rice. Do all white people not put sugar on their rice? How could I have never known this? I put sugar on my rice. I thought it was normal. I think that if you were, you know, African American and we were best friends and you're African American, I think that while we would grow and all that good stuff and learn from each other, it would be basically like having a family member, because you're pretty much around Merced, I'd say, pretty much gonna get the same kind of family structure from one African American to the next. Probably not the best examples, but I'm pulling this off the top of my head here. I'm going with it, girl. I'm giving you what you need right now. I've got my tea. Hold on. I think that when you have a friend of an opposite race, it's just so great. Like, it's like yin and yang, you know, black and white. We just are perfect. We're just best friends, and it just works. Alright, get fun. You kind of alluded to wondering about the N-word. You didn't say anything specifically about it. The N-word. It's not something I think about or worry about. I've been called fag more than I'll ever probably in my life be called the N-word. The N-word to me is, yeah, it's kind of, you know, a little weird being called it. You're just kind of like, okay. I mean, I know I've been called it before. I can't recall a time right now because it's not something that stood out or bothered me that much. You know, you hear black people throwing it around all the time, and I've probably been called the N-word by more black people than I have white people. So tell me, Get Fun, why do you think you're more attracted to darker skinned or black men than me? But yeah, I think that's I think that's some good tea.